Have you noticed that Ondo has completely changed its plans? Well, instead of launching another layer 1 blockchain, like everyone expected, they've just unveiled something called Ondo Network, and honestly I think it could be even bigger. The goal is pretty simple. Ondo wants to combine the speed of a centralised exchange with security and self-custody of crypto. If they can pull that off, it could be a huge step forward for on-chain finance. So what exactly have they launched? Ondo has introduced the Ondo Network, which is essentially a high-speed execution network that's designed for trading financial assets. It's already live, and the first application running on it is Ondo Perps, which is their perpetual futures trading platform. Now, if you're new to crypto, execution is basically the part where trades are actually processed. It's where buyers and sellers get matched together, prices are calculated, positions are updated, and everything happens behind the scenes. Normally, blockchains do all of this publicly. That's great for transparency, but it's not always ideal for professional traders because everyone can see what's happening, and it can also slow things down. Ondo believes that's one of the biggest problems holding crypto back. Instead, they've built a system where the fast trading happens privately, while the final settlement still ends up on a public blockchains. So they're trying to get the best of both worlds, speed and privacy without giving up security. But why have they decided to do this? Originally, Ondo planned to launch its own blockchain called Ondo Chain, but after working on Ondo Perps and speaking with users, they realised another blockchain wasn't actually solving the biggest problem. The real issue wasn't settling transactions, it was executing trades quickly enough for professional investors. Think about how traditional stock exchanges works. Big investment firms don't want everyone seeing exactly what they're buying before they've finished placing their orders. If the whole market could see their strategy in real time, other traders could jump in first and push prices against them. That's exactly the kind of problem Ondo is trying to solve. Now, let's talk about why I think this is pretty bullish. Firstly, this is much bigger than just tokenizing real-world assets. Until now, Ondo has mainly been known for bringing things like US treasuries and other traditional finance products onto the blockchain. But with Ondo Network, they're trying to build the infrastructure where those assets can be actually traded. That's a much bigger opportunity. Instead of just creating financial products, they could eventually be providing the technology that powers the financial system. Secondly, this could make on-chain trading much more attractive to institutions. One of the biggest reasons large financial firms haven't fully embraced DeFi is because everything happens publicly and execution isn't always as fast as they used to. Ondo is specifically trying to solve those issues. If they can offer institutions fast execution while allowing them to keep control of their own assets, that's something we haven't really seen at scale before. Another reason this is bullish is the network is already being used. A lot of crypto projects announce huge roadmap years in advance. Ondo has actually launched Ondo Perps on this network already, which means people can begin testing it today. Overall, I think this is one of the more interesting announcements Ondo has made in quite a while. Instead of launching another blockchain, just because everyone else is doing it, they've looked at some of the biggest problems in crypto trading and tried to solve it instead. And if this network attracts serious users over the next year or two, Ondo could end up becoming much more than just a company that tokenizes real-world assets. It could become part of the financial infrastructure that financial markets actually run on. And for me, that's the biggest takeaway from this entire announcement. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know down in the comments what you think. Could Ondo become one of the biggest real-world assets projects in crypto? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.